Hi everyone! Now we're in Istanbul and we're about to rent a car to do some road trip together.
Istanbul is New York City, but like a million times worse. I've seen it with my own eyes.
I'm kind of nervous and I feel like it's going to be quite an experience for us, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's go get the car from Eve. It's right behind us, and let's go hit the road.
So Steve drove in Istanbul for the first time. He rented a car and how was it?
It's like any other major city. I've driven in New York plenty, and it's just about New York, but on crack maybe? It's way crazier. People cut you off way quicker.
Right.
Even compared to New York. Right now we're going over a bridge outside of Istanbul, but the scenery is absolutely amazing. We're so glad to have the opportunity to drive Turkey again, and we're off to Kutahya, Turkey. Have some adventures there. I'm gonna go to my first ever real Turkish Hamam.
Up, up.
We're in the old part of Kutahya right now, and it is an Ottoman city, very much so. The streets are still cobblestoned, and the streets are super narrow. Some of them have been here since before Turkey was even a country.
Yeah, exactly. It's been for centuries. There are so many old buildings that are kind of falling apart, but still surviving in their own terms. I get my bag in here.
Tarih olacak.
Yeah.
Ya ne var? Modern şeyler çıkınca. Bunlara foracı deniliyor.
Merhabalar arkadaşlar, Kutahya gittik. Geldik. Artık alışveriş yaptık.
So we're in the old town. This is like from the Ottoman era, and there are a lot of little shops, bazaars, and local people here. It's reminiscent from the Ottoman times, and people's cultures are not drastically changed here, and it's really interesting to see.
Very
you know,
old school
part
place.
of Turkey, and it still looks very old school and authentic.
And I hope you appreciate the Turkish. I'm really trying, I'm getting better, and keep practicing every day.
Yeah, he is.
Hadi madem Kutahyanın yarısı, ben Hıdırlı'yı soruyorum. Ne zaman yapıldı söylesin bana. Hani
Tabii 1000 yıldan önce. Gelmeyenler önce.
Çiftbaşlı Kartal.
ben biraz daha geri geri. Yukarıda bir yuvarlar içinde gördüm.
Orada yok mu?
Yok, bir tane. Yabancısın. Neredesin? Yok, orada oturuyorsunuz.
Evet.
Ben Disburg'a gidecektim, para az verdiler, gelmedim. Diyecektim valla. Ben birine kendileri ayırdı, ben operatördüm iş makineleri. Ehliyetliydim. Bir gittim, benim arkadaşım çok para verdiler madene gidene, yer altına. Bana az para verdiler, ben gittim.
Hayatım, how would you feel like if I was going to shop for one of these?
You know, I would have definitely been slightly confused. It's
Which
definitely
one?
not my condition.
Which one should I try out?
I'll go with the light blue.
Light blue, yes, that's definitely my color.
We're in the Kutahya Bazaar right now, and we're shopping. Kutahya is a super old Ottoman city, like we were explaining before. And the place we were just in was built over 150 years ago when the Ottomans were still ruling Turkey. And we are looking for some clothes, and it's a bit like the Grand Bazaar, but not really, of course, in Istanbul. So right behind us here, you have some of the old Turkish lira bills from about 10 to 15 years ago before they redid their currency. The one on the top up there, I'm not sure if you can see it so well, is actually a 1,000,000 lira bill, sort of like the Indonesian rupiah.
Öyle mi?
Yok, harika.
Selamünaleyküm.
Aleykümselam, hoş geldiniz May Tuncer'im benim.
Şimdi ne zamanların 200 senelik.
İçlerine falan da yapmışlar işte. Şöyle bir büyük taraf.
Rahmi Koç mu satın almak istedi onu?
Evet,
Neden satmadınız?
satarsan giderdi.
Bu nedir?
Baklalı kemer.
Baklalı kemer.
Bakla. Bakla dediği bak. Şu dönüyor ya böyle. Bu Kütahya kültürü.
Dressed up.
So the fun part about being here, though, is nobody actually thinks I'm foreign until I open my mouth and speak English. Because yeah, I look real Turkish. So I fit right in, and we just played some awesome dress up.
And now we're gonna go see this candy house over here.
entrance right behind us. Let's go check out the suites.
Çeşit çeşit dokum var. So many different kind of
Turkish delight,
Turkish
of course.
delights.
You have to have it in Turkey because it's way better than anywhere else that you can get it in the world.
Şeker, nişastası, limon tozu, su.
Başka bir şey yok içinde. Bu kadar basit.
Ve tavırların içine alıyor. Soğuyunca da makinelerde istediğimiz şekilde kesilir.
So we finished up in Old School Kutahya, and my traditional Turkish day in Kutahya does not end here.
Because we're gonna go for Hamam tonight.
It's gonna be traditional in that there's separate guys and girls sides, and I'll be separated from Gokce. We will be off to our next stop, which is the Turkish Hamam.
So we're in the thermal town in Kutahya. There are so many thermal hotels lined up next to each other here, and people come here and do some Turkish bath and relax.
My first real traditional Turkish bath, so we're gonna go inside. We're now in the man's only spa area, and it is me, her uncle, and her dad. Gokce's on the woman's side, so I'm headed in, and yeah, here's the entrance right behind us. And I will see you guys on the other side. So we had our family fun in the pool, but now all that's left is the scrub-a-dub-dub. I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into here. Let's hope for the best. Nice and steamy. You can kind of tell that there's amazing architecture. The Turkish people take amazing pride in their Turkish bath.